Hi, can you hear me? Hi, everybody. For some reason, the gain was higher on the interface, and I think that's all it was, but I just saw in my waveform before actually unmuting that it was going up, 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 without me talking, meaning that it was hearing something in the room. I think we're okay now, maybe? Do I sound any different than usual? Okay. Alright, seems quiet when I'm quiet. Whatever. I see the gang. I see the whole array of human experience. We've got Infant Fox saying, hello, hi. I see Boomy crying for help and asking where she is. I see Tina's who up tearing the kingdom. And I see Anya wondering where and why there are ghosts. All right, we're the whole gang. You sound like a cam, I think. That is controversial. Cameras don't make noise. Unless I open my mouth and you're hearing Comedy Degree is really stretching its limits here today. Well, the headphones are already on. I've unfortunately conned you out of the transition into gamer time, but we're gonna do it. We're gonna do it. Welcome to video games. Something's attacking. Hi, Gibdos. Give me like 3 seconds. Riju's trying. Riju, how do I activate you? Let's go. And then bing bong boom. Bing bong boom. Well, there's more of them. I should probably run into safety. Let me grab your bones. Okay, so last time we fought a bunch of Gibdo hordes and a giant funny moth thing. I actually don't remember what the creature was here. And we made it to the Lightning Temple, second dungeon. We did the Wind Temple 8 months ago. I said on Twitter that I think that puts me on track to finish the game in 2027. Let's see. 8 months to first dungeon, 8 months to second. It didn't take me 8 months to get to the first one. Math is already off, I'm sorry. Too many things are happening. Flame emitter! Yeah, you make a little camera snap. Hey, cameras make noise if they have analog film running through them. That's true! True. And frankly, I'm embarrassed about not accounting for that. Korok Frond Guster. They want me to take that this time. I'll drop the broken club. And we'll take this because I'm sure it's how I'm to get rid of these sand piles, which are gonna be the core gimmick of this dungeon, I see. Whee! Hello? Okay, that's just a switch. I can push that. Most of what we did last time, or at least a good portion, was decipher a mural and figure out how to make its images reality. And that's how we gained access to this place. The Gibdos are just gonna keep coming until I deal with them. Riju, can you come this way? And Link, can you get off the pillar and out of the... Okay. There's still one more. Are they genuinely just gonna keep chasing me on the inside, or have I just been lingering too long? Let's go further. This thing's gonna be underground. Oh, golly. Lightning Temple B1. How many floors does this thing have? Oh, we got our map going on. All right. That is 8 floors. I saw that there were a lot between streams. Gee willikers. So I was looking through my created clips and saw that I was apparently here like 4 years ago when you were playing Skyward Sword, LMAO. So even though we are strangers, I guess it's apt to say long time no see. I don't know how to socialize. I don't know words. Interesting. I thought I recognized the name, but I figured you were new. That's surprising. Welcome back. Hi. Things have changed since then. But we're still doing video games, and apparently still doing Zelda. How is Tears of the Kingdom? I adore it. I started streaming it on launch, roughly, back in May, and back in last May. So we're approaching a year of me playing this thing, and you know, I love it enough to have screwed around for most of that time and only just now gotten to the second dungeon. So now she's almost halfway done. Well, as far as shrines, you can't check that from here. I'm doing good on shrines. I think I've got over half of the surface ones. And I've almost entirely completed the map of the depths, so it's not like I've done nothing in all that time. What do we find it in here? Hello. This kind of feels like it's just gonna be a gauntlet. I do wonder where the puzzling comes in. Is it just gonna be like room to room puzzles as I fight through Gibdos and such? Started at launch and now you're like halfway, not gonna lie, I think this is gonna be world record pace. I'm gonna PB on this run. Just genuinely correct. Gerudo Claymore, which I have picked up. Oh, it's better than the Frond. It's better than the Frond. It's better than this Flame Halberd. Actually, this Flame Halberd just has like a fire fruit on it. What should I throw away? I'll throw this rock hammer. How good is the Gerudo? 10. Strong fusion. I think that's a new... I don't think I've seen that effect before. I'll try that in a second. It probably means that the attack goes up with fusion. You know, more than it already would. Let's take a look. Attaching a material greatly enhances the material's power, but doesn't add as much durability. Huh. I think I've seen that. Oh, I think I've seen that. We'll stick something to it later. Right now, we're mostly using... I suppose I should be using the Topaz Scepter, huh? They are weak to electricity. I do have it. Yes, okay. Finally, a dungeon where I can use Bright Bloom Seeds. Hi! Should I dive in right now, or should I just keep going?
Make it impossible to go further.
Oh, they want me to go. They want me to jump down there. Oh, okay. This is the way to go. Now, it's slow. I should fuse Topaz to something else, but make it impossible to go further? Yeah. Sure does, Riju. Oh, and now they're off. Impossible.
Hey, the flames have gone out. Now we can move ahead.
I moved ahead through the flames. I genuinely thought it was like, okay, we're cut off. You're gonna have to jump down the hole. No. All right, Soldier Spear, Gibdo Bone. This doesn't quite loop around. Oh, this will go up. Okay, that's gonna be how we get to 1F. Let's jump down since we're already on B1. I suppose this isn't technically another floor. This is just somewhere else in this place. I'm sure I'll get nothing out of it. Yeah, hello. Boko Spear. Can you turn off, please? Okay, didn't matter. Through the fire and the flames. Okay, this is something I can pick up. For another hole. Am I just... Yes, I will drop it on my head. Gerudo Scimitar. Is there nothing here? Is this just like how to ascend back upward? What's this? The trap is simply a trap? I comment that on Steven Universe fan art. Strong fusion. Did it want me to like bring one of the things from down there and use it to block the flames? Because that's been a puzzle a couple of times, but I just ran through this time. I bet this dungeon looks great with Twitch stream compression.
What? Fireballs now? Looks like we're stuck again.
I can grab them. Can I just use them as a shield? Ah! Okay. I do have recall. Get back up there. All right. Honestly, it doesn't look any worse than normal stream compression stuff. Okay.
I'm on my way, Link.
I just figured the darkness probably makes things even less clear than usual. We're gonna just throw a fire fruit at his face. Where's the... It didn't break, did it? Oh, it's right here. Sorry. And it's a wonder I've taken so long to get through this game. Constantly forgetting where my weapons are and being bad at menu navigation. I think it... Does it want me to be, like, carrying a torch? I mean, I guess if you didn't have any bright bloom seeds, that would be the way to do it. It's actually barely helping here now. Let's go further down. What is all this? Riju, are you still up there? I have to keep going and finding her. I don't think this actually does anything, but I'm gonna try it. It did it. No more Gyptos. I let the ones at the front of the dungeon gaslight me. The ones right in front of the entrance, you couldn't do anything to those. All right. Forward, I suppose. I'm not really seeing anything. Oh. I see this. Take the spinny bright bloom. Oh, well, that's simple. One side is safe, the other's not. Use recall to send it back and take the safe route, except recall acted a lot faster than I thought. Okay, there we are. You Gibdos guys, what for? Brilliant! Brilliant! I can't believe that was garbage and I didn't want it and it was worth 50. I'm betting the cannon shield is probably, I'm not gonna take the shield. I found it. That's what matters, I suppose. What's directly above here? I have no reason to do this. It's gonna say welcome to the surface. It's welcome to the surface! Wait, we are on the outside up top. Nah, this isn't gonna be worth anything. I hit A instead of B. Well, we're not even on the front side anymore? Well, that was total embarrassment. I need to be over here. For a split second, thought I was on an Xbox controller. I guess. That's how I'll justify that. Let's run back into the dungeon. I keep thinking the ceiling phase thing is a loading screen for some reason. I feel like in any other game it would be. And you know, on some level it is. The reason that took so long is because it was having to load from an interior cell into an exterior one. All right. Back forward. Not too much lost ground, I hope. Thank you for the boost, Tulin. I've never wanted the sand boots so much in my life. I hardly used them in Breath of the Wild. I don't even know if they're in this one. I mean, they've got to be. All right, 1F, which is this area as well. So we're gonna have to get to that other elevation over there. Okay. Now that's a dungeon entrance, baby. All right. Don't need another guster. Technically, I could replace the one I'm holding for like 2 swings worth of extra durability. Who cares? All right, that's where the fireballs were. I love backtracking, don't you? It's not even backtracking. It is just retracing the same ground in the same direction that I previously traced it. Okay, so it's in there that I used ascend to go to the sky. So we've made up that ground. We're now going up to the end of B1. Finally, front tracking. Room of Hopeful Light. Riju! I don't need you to fight this guy, but, you know, it'd be nice. That did hardly anything. Which kind of construct is this? Is this a 4 or a 3? Hey. Riju, I don't need you. I'm just knowingly taking hits. Don't you worry. I'm just gonna use the spear. I only win fights when I'm using a spear. Captain Construct 4. Mighty Construct Bow worth how much? Do I have any garbage? Nope, that is worse than even my worst one. Okay. Mighty Zonite Sword. There's gotta be something I could throw away. I don't think I'm gonna need a rock hammer here. I think I'm good on the, I don't think there's gonna be mining here. Anya, stop being funny, I command you. I am jealous. It is really frustrating to be in the presence of such talent. I don't know why. Did you see how determined I got there? How focused? I was like... Flame emitter shield. Don't need. Okay. Don't be jealous. You are funny. Really? Wee, thanks. She was talking to me. Them's the brakes, pal. All right, where is this headed? Obviously, we have to use the mirror for somewhere. Right there. All right, so that's the next door, but there is a bonus room back here that I, like, started going into. Hello? Yeah, I may need to jump out right quick. 30. That's better than the 25er right here. I'm not gonna jump out, I'm gonna let it go. Especially because I can just ascend. Did you know ascending is a useful tool and not simply one that makes you leave the dungeon and cry? You know, like whenever you trap yourself under a brick. Unfortunately, she is correct. You're not unfunny? I think that's even more insulting than telling me I'm not funny. Like, you might as well call me a slur at that point. I think you confuse those blocks. Ooh, that's a good concept. I enjoy that. Oh my god. Ruins rubble. +2 times 2. It increased because it was a strong fusion, but I wasted the strong fusion on a thing that's worth 2. This gigantic slab of concrete is 2 damage. Anyway, I gotta block this thing. Somehow. It works. Sort of. It almost works. It's on the cusp of working. It's... for a spear that I don't want. Which is why I'm instantly gonna consider using it. The only reason I'm keeping this flame halberd is because of its durability. How much is this worth? Worse? Gerudo weapons suck, y'all. The game did not expect me to get here at this high level. Perhaps reasonably so. All right, where are you gonna drop me, game? I didn't get to this level through skill. I got here through tenacity. These are not necessarily the same thing. They can go hand in hand. They do not always. Yeah. All right, I opened that. Let's go this way. Should probably eat a food or two. Also, I can switch outfits. I don't need to wear the cold headdress anymore. So, where's the funny Ganon helmet? I do have an attack headpiece, right? Oh, it's the Fierce Deity. It's Fierce Deity. I do have Ganon armor, but that is stealth. All right, I gotta go to a hockey game. Have fun. All right, enjoy. Do you like hockey, Tina? Or is this a dragged along sort of thing? I'll just eat one of the full recoveries up here. Hope you see a fun fist fight. That's what would make it all worth it. Room of Ascension, where we have a funny wheel. I get why random blocks can't be +50, but it looks like it should be. It really does. Oh, funny wheel doesn't like me. I'm sorry, my favorite Spider-Man villain is Dr. Octopus and not the big wheel. All right, I see a gust. Link, I'm certain that the mural we saw in town was trying to guide us here. And I believe we'll also find who that voice we've been hearing belongs to. Cool and nice. Can I move that? I can, which reveals extra gust. Gust ×3, all right. My favorite Spider-Man villain is Doc Ock, not Big Wheel. Cam, I don't think we could be friends anymore. Listen, Big Wheel was in the running until I found out that his name is not Round Jones. Lighting Temple 2F, which is teeny. It's a small one. I should probably let this take me down. Can I blow that up to go lower? Like, is this a path between multiple floors or just the... Oh, the bomb got blowed upward. I'm gonna check that later. We're gonna see this floor first. Hi there. You have a mirror shield, but not like the cool one in Ocarina. Shock fruit! Okay. Yeah, you've made yourself known. I'm sorry the attention wasn't on you. Oh, you're the strong boy. Well, that... What did I use that on previously? that broke immediately. Well, so much for that gloom, I suppose. Donnie and I have been using the X Jones bit all the fucking time. There's a guy he calls Loud Jones, and it's because it's a guy that often lingers near his workplace and just violently screams at passing cars. And y'all haven't recognized it as me yet? I wasn't trying to be incognito. All right, we gotta see what's in the middle here. Now we are Among Us. Maybe I won't be finding out what's in here. I mean, I see the mirror shield. There is light inside. Maybe. Is the mirror worth anything? Or is it just kind of hanging around? It kind of looks like it's just... We may get there some other way. We might even ascend from below. Nope, there's nothing there. There is something here. Okay, we'll fall down into that later, I think. Method acting for a VO role with a lot of yelling. I'm the antagonist in the next Cars film. It's more in the vein of Cars 2. We're back to the eugenics thing. There's a boat who's just really, really hateful. We're going up all the floors. Was there anything on 3? Oh wait, that was 2, which is what I just checked. Well, there was on 3, but I didn't go. Harumph. Harumph. Should be here, it says? Can I move this? Am I gonna need to climb to find this? Well, climbing up further just puts me on floor 4, huh? Uh-huh. I see a thing. That needs light. How do we get light there? I feel like we're gonna probably shine like a tower of light down the center or something. Huh. I'm only gonna briefly check this. Can I bring light from down here with a series of mirrors? I can. Is it worth it? How many mirrors do I have? 2. I was gonna say not enough to justify it, but no, not enough to even execute on the concept. I suppose our anti-car-centric politics would be a form of racism in their world. It would. It would. We should probably interrogate our personal beliefs a little bit. Boat villain who screams about making roads into rivers. If cars are white people, then that just makes us the same. How do cars give birth? Here's an interesting question. My assumption is it's like the movie Robots. Oh, there's another thing here on the 4th floor. Okay, I need to just keep going up until until we make the light work, is kind of what it looks like. Because we got mirrors all over the dang place, and a lot of light receptacles is what I'm gonna keep referring to those as. Still have Bigoron's sword, which has now been unfortunately christened Stone Talus Hammer. The cars don't have limbs, so how do they do it? They just have forklifts build all the children, just like every other. Every time they run into a job that they want to use in the Cars universe, but they realize it requires hands, they just have the forklifts do it. Every time, without fail. Forklifts are their storks. Storklifts. Okay, this moves. That's a mirror. Okay, we need to get the light down, which means I need to figure out where it comes from. Just like where car babies come from. Oh, I see a light way back there. Well, I saw a light back. Okay, here we are. Hello, hello. Room of natural light. With a mirror. And a second one. And a big slab, probably to stitch the mirror onto, so that it can actually overcome the little hump there. Hello, hello. I will break this. Nothing! I figured. It's still not tall enough. Is there anything else, or do I have to just stick two mirrors on top of each other? You know, maybe that vase would have been useful. Cam, incidentally, things can be laid on a different side. There we are. Gotcha. It's going over. Let's bring you somewhere else. Mm-hmm. Aha. Where will this one point? Oh, we're almost there. Oh, we are there. My mistake. I don't even want to think about the implications of that. That's the sentence that every conversation about cars leads to. Correct. Every last one about the world building. They just really wanted it to be if people were cars without thinking through any of the implications. Because, like, why would they? Who cares? Unfortunately, we do. Now, is there more than one light, or am I going to need to direct this a different way? With, say, this mirror. I suppose I could just stitch it on. Okay, hang on. Hang on. Stitch it on this way, right? Just mirroring what that other one's doing. Yeah, we got it. Well, that's heading up. And there you go. Okay, so we're on floor 5 and unlocked 3 and 4, right? Actually, you know, I unlocked something up there, didn't I? We're gonna go low first. Is there anything I didn't use here? I didn't use that one. Which means... take you off. Align you straight, probably. I mean, you don't need the mirror for that. So I'll just grab that and see where the light travels. Cam man. Oh, that's how they wanted me to do that. I just skipped this one entirely by stitching a different mirror onto the side. It worked! And personally, I think it was clever. So... we'll simply accept that I was smart and move forward. Good job, Cam. All right, so what do I have to do for this thing? I assume I haven't done it. Okay. Did I just have to activate both the things? I don't know what I did. And now I'm in elevator. I figured those light receptacles opened doors. Did they not? Or did they do this thing? Hey, the floor started to rise, then slam back down. Hello, Urbosa. Or other voice.
Daughter of the Garuda. This platform connects to the very top of this temple.
What is down there gonna make a noise on?
Use your power to charge the 4 batteries, and it will function once more.
We've done 2 batteries. Gotcha. Is it gonna... okay.
Heed my words.
No, it said use your power. It's Riju's power. It's not friggin' light 4 mirrors. It's calling to me. It said that I should use my power to charge the 4 batteries. The monster we fought outside earlier fled to the top of this temple, and the voice that has been speaking to us said the platform should be able to take us all the way up there. Ganon did some really intense voice training here to convince us to go up to the top where the monster will kill us. If that's true, we could corner the monster at the top. We might also figure out who is talking to us and why. Okay, Link, we need to get to the very top. To start, we should do what that mysterious voice suggested and try to find those 4 battery devices. Gotcha. Well, I got a fast travel point now, finally. Right there in 1F. Let's... oh, wait, I am headed that way. Yes? That's the opposite way. Head this way. So it's through here. Wherever, however we go through here. Hey, Riju. I don't suppose you'll be able to use your lightning through that gate, would ya? Where are you? Thank you. Well, the problem's just that my arrow won't go through. Well, it's a wonder I didn't die. Forward we go. I think we found the way in. Really? Is the weight of the vase holding it back? There's no way. All right. Riju, are you perhaps recharged already? Thanks. Jiminy Jam.
This is one of the batteries. It seems to have absorbed my lightning well enough.
I grew vocal cords.
All right, 3 left.
You won't even open the door for me? For shame. No hospitality here in the creepy cavern. All right. So the others are on. Okay, 2F, 3F, 4F. Well, I think I just about opened the way forward with, Is this 2F? Yeah, it's right there. I just about opened the way forward with, some of those mirrors. Okay, this is the one that I'm gonna need to drop in from above, I think. Well, maybe not. How do I reach these little trim areas? Yeah, maybe not. Let's just take a look around. When in doubt, use Ultra Hand and see if it highlights anything. No, not a 1. Look above, see if there's a hole. Nothing. Nothing at all. I do see a mirror though. And I just gotta wonder why. All right, let's try again later. Figure something else out for now. Is it unlike me to say let's try again later? No, because as much as it's in my character to bang my head against a wall doing the exact same thing for an hour, it is also in my character to completely forget that thing that I left behind 4 months ago and swore I would come back to. You leave what area to me? You not joining because you can't do a gust? All right, have I tried heading this way? That's where I figured out the light stuff, so that's not it. I think I just need to go down to where Riju is and get flying. Right over here. That's the one. Did I not like this? This is the one I didn't like? Interesting. Let's try 3F here. Yeah, this should be accessible from one of these places. Is there an alternate entrance? There is, whatever this is. That doesn't look like an entrance. Okay, that's been activated. I guess I should focus my efforts on activating the final mirror. Final light thing, using mirrors to light the last one. All right, where are you? Probably should have noted it as soon as I saw it. I have forgotten where you could be. This is a gate. All right, which area is that? Back in area 4. Okay. Where's the light? Perhaps if it was lit, I would know these things. Yeah, I've totally lost track of this. One of them is not lit up. Oh, hi. Okay, that is the apparent entrance to the secret area in number 4. Okay. So I need to shine light down there. That is directly across. Okay, this is aiming. Well, here's where that extra one could come in handy. We will be ignoring that. Where's that other mirror? I have mirrors. I'm just not going to actually use them. All right, you come down. I think I can just angle this downward, right? We got there. Banging one's head against the wall would cause memory loss, I suppose. Yeah, I guess these things are linked. Who knew? People aren't made of contradictions. Oh, we had it. Oh, not quite. And I'm sure if I do it one more, it's just straight up shoot. Ah. But what if we do it this way? And then we move it that way. Yeah, there's a couple reasons that wouldn't work. So, yeah, that was angled at 45 degrees, and we need more of a 22. Okay. And there weren't mirrors down there that I saw. And all these do is slide. Can't angle them any differently. All right, let's get this mirror out of here. Let's just see how far we can take this light, and then we move it after it's once it's reached its final destination. We'll mess with it. Well, that final destination is not gonna be one that can lead to where we want it. I suppose I could just hold it in the right spot. Huh. It looks like I can do this. Just finagle with it. Do you see? I think I had it for a second. Oh my God. How did they want me to do that? Ah, this game is brilliant. Now, what did that actually do? I didn't pay attention to what any of those actually accomplished. I just lit all of them and kind of ignored what they did. All right, so floor 4. Was that a door that opened? Or is that now just a light that glows green? Kind of seems like it's just a glowy greeny light. Still haven't accomplished what I've wanted. Nor do I know what I have accomplished. 1 on this wall. Unintended solutions are so good. It really is the best thing about this game. I and many others have said it. Breath of the Wild had unintended solutions. I want to say here and there, but no, they were all over the place. They were there in spades. But this game makes it feel like they were just, you know, here and there. Sometimes you could figure out a silly little thing if you get crazy with it. Here it feels like just about every single thing can be accomplished in a stupid way, if you so desire. Fortunately, Cam, I'm in public right now, so I can't hear anything on stream, but I hope you have plenty of nice things to say about me regardless. Okay. Donnie is one of my bestest and longest... Where am I? Donnie, what's more important than my deep admiration for you is that I'm in a weird room that still appears to be in the dungeon. I suppose it's not out of the question to just, you know, ascend upward. So we're gonna do it. Welcome to 7F. I think actually the reason I can't progress here is purely because Riju can't reach me. Yeah, otherwise I'd be able to blow all these up. This is literally just about getting Riju here. That's what all the doors are necessary for. Welcome to floor 6F. Donnie is one of my bestest and longest. Where am I? Congrats on being the longest. I know he's very proud of it. Can I go in here? Okay, it looks like I can go in here. All right, we found a funny little alcove. Flame emitter spear. You bitch, I turned the audio on very low for 1 second to hear you capitalize on the incredible bid opportunity, and you fucked it. You Hey, is this unspiked on both ends? Wow. Amazing. Today's technology. Okay, so this is a light that shines through there, but only if I align the things, which can be done with rewind easily. Okay, they're still shining and they're still spinning in opposite directions, aren't they? They aren't spinning together. They're spinning together. This one's on the back end. Well, there you go. That's something. Oh, come on. This light is what it wanted me to use to light the other things. The stuff I couldn't reach. Yeah, that's what that's about. But I already did it. I'm cooler than you. Your doctorate is fake and so are your Jordans. I keep telling you, Donnie, she is merely a student masquerading as a doctor. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. My confusion overtook me for a second. Let's watch your jokes land whenever you glorp your way through a ceiling that you didn't intend to. All right, so there must be other things to light up, right? Maybe. Oh, hey, 6F actually does lead over here. So that's where I dropped from. I need to make my way into 6F to get down there. I don't need that anymore. Let's just go up. She is merely a student masquerading as a doctor. Man, y'all act like I'm Dr. Doofenshmirtz with my $15 internet doctorate. I've studied for years. This way. It leads this direction, but it didn't open a door. Every one of these aligns with the door that I'm supposed to go into. Oh, I have to. We've had this before. We've had this before where I didn't realize I had to walk up to it to do it. Actually, that's not what we realized. Actually, that wasn't close to what we realized. I was thinking of the situation last time or the time before where I opened the door. Oh, no, okay. I did see that it slid open upon approach. Anyway, my concern last time was, why didn't the mirror thing just act as a switch instead of as a door that opened to reveal a push switch? Anyway, we found it. So now I just need to walk up. Was that a knock? No. Okay, room of light and flame. They didn't work very hard here. Riju. Tulin. Tulin, can you go get our friend? Oh my God. Where is she? I can't, wait. Oh, there's a push switch. Oh, this is gonna open the door and then I'm gonna be able to bring Riju in, that's all. That's it. In fact, there she is. Bada bing, bada boom. Zippity zam.
Two more left, Link. Let's hurry.
Cool, thanks. Forward. Onward and upward. Okay, so right here, I could just step in front of it. It'll show me where to go. Oh, and there's a push switch. Yeah, okay, yeah, there it is. Room of offered light. Can I just like blind all of you? Does that do anything? I was hoping I could catch you on fire. Gotcha. Thank you, Riju. Really useful there. Just fell over. Nope, Gibdo. Not what I was trying to hit. Okay, I'll get to you in a second. Thank God you're slow. Can we use something with a little bit of a heavier punch, please? Well, nothing's gonna actually move as quickly and hit as hard. The Master Sword it is! Blade of Evil's Bane. Blade of Evil's Bane. You'd think it would save me in my time of need. You really don't like healing to full. It's the Master Sword's fault. You know that split timeline where Link dies in Ocarina of Time? I bet the Master Sword did that. I will never accept responsibility for my actions or lack thereof. Hello. It's not that I don't like the evil version of Fi did it. Her name is If. Of course, a reference to the mythical demon, the Ifrit. Hello. I'd like to blow your shield out of your hands. Master Sword, can you help me out here? For your very limited time before you break. Oh, I knocked it clean out of the hand. All right, you're dead. Whatever. What was I going to say? There was something. Oh, it's another funny Gibdo, man. Did Riju fall back from that? I guess she's been doing that and I haven't noticed. Oh, wait, there's a nest here. That's why y'all are not chilling. Come on. Come on. There we go. Were you just like barely out of reach? Do I have to hit you on the pulse? Did I do it barely too soon? All right, we're gonna try this again. There we go. Oh God, the close-up angle is difficult to adjust to. All right, what was I going to say? Oh, hello. Oh, and y'all, we've had snipers this whole time? Was it attacking the Gibdo instead of me? Were you actually helping me? You are on hover platforms. Okay, so I see the thing in there. I need to get into that. Harumph. I'm kind of getting this vibe that I can just like grab one of these, slide it under, and then lift. Okay, not quite, but it does fit under, which is, you know, closer to me being right than you would think. Okay, there is a light. So that of course means there's a mirror to receive it somewhere. And it's probably up there. Okay. What is around? Hello. I found you. Okay, that means I gotta find a mirror. I know I have 2 in reserve. I am stubborn. But most of all, I am cheap. Oh, I found the mirror. Well, they really want me to... They want me to use a hot air balloon. Unfortunately for them, I've decided that I'm staunchly against using the hot air balloons. So instead, we're gonna use these hover stones as stepping stones. No, I can just jump on here and then... And there we go. Lift you a little bit higher. I have a feeling I'm not actually gonna be able to grab that one. But I don't think I'll need to. Will I be able to slide this up from here? Oh, yes. I am satisfied. Okay, now, here's the problem, is that it wasn't about getting it up here. It was about getting it up here and in line with that. But easily fixed. And away we go. Sound off in the comments down below. Did you use the hot air balloons? And if so, how do you forgive yourself? Oh. And down there. Riju. You're on the clock. Come on. You are squirrely. Come on. There we are. I don't remember, and I never do, respectively. You know, these both also describe me.
Okay, only one more battery to go.
All right. One more, which is on floor 4, and we've done that mirror, so we just gotta walk up to it. So in other words, you're always saying this. The 3 things I am: forgetful, self-loathing, and predictable. Whee! All right, 4. Just below, am I right? Yes, right here. And push the button. Hey, that seems unsafe. I wonder how we solve that. Oh! I didn't think through the end game there. I wasn't expecting that I could just slide them around, though. I can't really, like, reliably... But, because I don't need to hold it above me, I can just set it down. Silliness again. Riju? Okay, every time Riju's been like, oh no, we're stuck, that just means that she won't come through until you clear the way. That's what that means. Because the stealth, the overt gimmick here, the explicit one is, oh, use Riju to activate things with her lightning. Oh wait, I need light for this. Not Riju. The stealth thing is, oh, you have to, this is a path clearing game. That's the actual mechanic. You tried to make 2D Link. Just trying to enact the flat Link from Link Between Worlds. You know the one? Looks like I can potentially blow that up. Let's try and kill 2 birds with 1 stone. By which I mean 1 rubble and 1 robot with 1 explosive. It didn't work. That's literally the one I've played. Yes, nice. That's the only 2D Zelda you've played? Interesting. It's a good one. Took me a long time to get around to beating it, though. I got it, like, just about when it released, but I didn't beat it until, I wanna say, 2021? You know what? When did Link's Awakening on the Switch come out? Oh, No, that would have been 20, is it 2020, 2019? No. No. I streamed I streamed both Link to the Past and the Link's Awakening remake in, I think, either it would have been 2019 or 2020. And then on my own time, I played Link Between Worlds. Those are sort of barely a trilogy in that 2 of them are direct sequels to Link to the Past, despite having nothing to do with each other. I played it on a plane, so I marathoned it. Nice. Work is causing me to do a lot more marathoning than I have lately, than I have in a while. I just marathoned, I mean, not all in one sitting, of course, but I just completed Wario Land 2, a game that I started a very long time ago. And it has 5 endings, and I got at least 2, I think, but this time I beat it. I did the whole thing. Okay, how do I uncover this light? Because it's around. This is not blow-upable, but I'm gonna try it anyway. Bing, bang, boom. Anyway, I wanted to stream A Link Between Worlds whenever I did play it, but I didn't have a 3DS capture card at the time. Now I do. I can stream it whenever I desire. I just still haven't used the 3DS capture card because other games have kept coming up. Wow, this music is swelling. I am struggling here to open this thing up. You know what, Riju, why don't you come here? Wait, will you not come in? Oh, because I have to, that's not like permanently stopped. I have to do a thing to cause that to stop. Huh. Is there a switch somewhere? We got these spikes, if that does anything. Not really sure what I would use this for. I assume it could just be another way to block the thing, but like, what does that help me with? That just makes it look more perilous. What am I not seeing? Yeah, there's clearly light trying to break through. But Riju won't come close enough. Let's see, does her radius go that far? It's not going to. Oh, it does? Okay. Well, that's not it. Huh. This room is confusing me. If you haven't gathered. Wait, there's a hole that leads to the floor below, which you can then do puzzles at to open the door to let the light through. Just in case, y'all hadn't put that together 20 minutes ago. What's your favorite 3DS game? Mine's probably Fire Emblem Awakening. You know, I haven't actually played Fire Emblem Awakening. I have not gotten to play it in years because I lost my copy, but I loved Kid Icarus Uprising. Link Between Worlds is good, but it's not like peak. I'm trying to, for some reason, my brain is simply blanking on the 3DS library. There's a lot of games that I really liked on the system at the time, but have kind of been supplanted in my brain by better games. I gotta play Uprising. Prepare for the hand cramps. I'm actually playing through the NES Kid Icarus right now, in that I will beat it tomorrow, because it's not exactly a game that takes forever. Okay, so I need to get the mirror down here. Animal Crossing New Leaf is one that I really liked the little bits I played of it. So it's not a contender for favorite, but I did play it for a couple months. Enough to know that it's better than New Horizons. Oh, and now I gotta... Well, I assume it wanted me to freeze the ceiling with one of the spikes, but it just said, no, it's fine. Also, I brought that mirror down here and I did not need to. Whatever. I'll use the spike as a way to get that thing up here. Okay, man. Oh my god. Yeah, I love the I love the 3DS, but like, yeah, a lot of the games I'm thinking of, they're just not the first ones. A lot of them just have kind of not better versions, but very similar games that came later. That just make the 3DS one not what I tend to think of. Super Mario 3D Land is great. 3D World is so much better. 3D World is so much better. A lot of people don't agree with that, which is strange to me, actually. Link Between Worlds was good, and a lot of people were like really wanting a return to that 2D Zelda formula for a while. I don't really think about it that much anymore. Gotcha. Sakurai loves to make games that cause hand problems. The fact that it got a Smash Bros. That was pretty good was impressive. Did I play hardly any of it? No. Definitely played a lot more Wii U, just like every single other person. You've charged all the batteries with lightning.
That should wake up the mechanism in the center. Let's go, Link.
All right. Forward we go. Where is the center? Is it this way? I played so much incredibly laggy online Smash 3DS before I bought a Wii U. Yeah, I feel like that's probably most people's story who played a lot of the 3DS one is like, well, I didn't have a Wii U, because who had a Wii U? God, I want to go look at the shelf because I know that there's games I love that I'm forgetting. Give me 3 seconds. What do we got in here, folks? Okay, either all of my really good ones are in another shelf, are in the case where I keep the uncased games. You know, one of the things with all the little sleeves inside, so therefore not on the shelf. Or I just have soured on a lot of the 3DS library, or just didn't play as many of the things as I thought I did. I have both Pokemon X and Y. I did have just Y, played it for like a week, then convinced my brother to get X so that we could play them at the same time, and then we didn't do that past a week either. So there's my opinions on Pokemon X and Y. There's Super Mario 3D Land, which, as I said, is really, really good, but I like 3D World a lot more, so I just don't think about Land that much. New Super Mario Bros. 2, which I do not like. That game is just... It's not an incompetent game, it's just so bland that I think it's a bad game. Tomodachi Life is really charming. Tomodachi Life is great. But, you know, that's hardly even a game. New Leaf, aforementioned. Luigi's Mansion Dark Moon is pretty good, but I always resented it for not being like the first one. Now, I've come around, of course, but then Luigi's Mansion 3 happened and melded the two in a really good way. So Dark Moon is not all that much to me. And then a lot of remakes: Ocarina of Time 3D, Majora's Mask 3D, Super Mario 64 3D. All remakes of great games, and pretty good remakes at that. Complaints about the Majora's Mask one notwithstanding. But like, Mario Kart 7 I actually don't like very much. Mario Kart 7, something about it, I think it's just because like that, like 3D Land and 3D World, like 3D World didn't obsolete 3D Land, but 3D World occupies a bigger space in my mind to where I don't think about 3D Land that much. Mario Kart 7 is kind of just obsolete next to 8 in my mind, so yeah. There was something else. Pokemon Rumble Blast was one of my first games on the 3DS. I have lost it. I do not know where it is. I do have the case. Never played Tomodachi, but I like Big Yellow's videos of it. They helped me fall asleep last year for a while. Tomodachi Life is like made to make content out of. And that sounds derogatory, but it's not. Like, it's one of those games where you really just sit and watch shenanigans happen. You influence the shenanigans, but you don't really play a game. You make characters and then let them go wild. That would be a really fun game to stream at some point. Sephiroth from Final Fantasy VII married Urian from Streets. I don't know the latter. Okay, but consider Mario Kart 7 has the B-MILF. Well, that's one of the things that I think just it makes Mario Kart 7 so weird. Like, most of the stages I liked were ported over. The vehicle stuff is in 8. And built upon. And then the roster's just so weird. Waluigi's not there. Waluigi's not there. It introduced Metal Mario, which I hate. It introduced Metal Mario. It has Queen Bee as a character, which is really strange. It's not a problem. Was she added to Mario Kart 8 recently? I think she was. You know, Queen Bee's not a problem, but next to all the other characters people would like, why the Queen Bee from Mario Galaxy? It's one of those characters that you wouldn't complain about, and in fact you might cheer for if a bunch of the other ones people liked were there as well. But instead they removed Waluigi, the beloved man himself, in favor of Bee. You know, me personally, I think Mario Kart is good. I also think Mario Kart is good. This is this specific installment of Mario Kart that I soured on pretty much the second 8 came out. Now, of course, everyone is soured on 8 at this point because it came out 10 years ago. But, you know, it's still really good. She made Sephiroth a girl. Street Fighter 3 guy. I like it, but I enjoy 64 most because I have nostalgia sickness. Interesting. I love 64 a lot. I do think it's definitely one of the weaker ones, but I do still adore it. It and Star Fox 64 were my first games ever. So, you know, I actually got my 3DS. This is 10-year-old Cam lore. 10-year-old Cam would buy entire new game systems for the dumbest reasons, and I was really excited for the 3DS because of the pre-release footage of Star Fox 64 3D. I wanted to play the 3D remake of my first game. Now, all the other games were also good. And, you know, I certainly didn't regret getting the system. But the reason I got the system was the Star Fox 64 remake. Actually, Double Dash is probably my favorite. I like the unique items per character. Double Dash is really, really strong. I think I just haven't played it enough in recent years to say that it's, like, up there. Mario Kart Wii and 64 are the ones that I have the most nostalgia for. I should play the game. I don't want to play Tor, but Tor is King Babam, which goes hard. That does go hard. I should take a book from Windows and call the next installment Mario Kart 10. I really wouldn't be shocked. Okay, I would be shocked because Nintendo is not Microsoft or Samsung. Okay. I guess we just go up now. Riju, can you make it up is the real question. Are you willing to lie? Are you willing to fabricate evidence? Where is Riju? She is in the middle somewhere. Like, she didn't follow me. Oh, you're down here. So does the... Oh, dummy! Activate the thing. I enjoy that you can make an actual character tier list in Double Dash. That's true. That's true. What is... Link, I think this platform's about to move. I remember that was one of the reasons Boomy was intrigued by Super Mario Party. You could make a tier list out of the characters based on their dice rolls. Whereas I always thought that was dumb. I thought Mario Party was not a game that needed that. Something is shining over there. Room of glorious light. Hee hee ho ho. Sorry, Cam, I'm taking your side. All right, that's fair. I would argue if we were not in the boss room. Hey, Riju, you want to explode the big bulbous thing in the center? Let's do it. All right, is your thing reaching? Just gotta make sure. All right, boss time. Big creature. Hi, bug lady. Queen Gibdo. Okay, it was a moth.
Let's go. We'll finish it off here and now.
All right. I think basically what we did was have Rishu handle it. All right, so can I deal with these? Did that do anything? It didn't. There is light up there, though. I feel like I do need to destroy these. All right. Hi. That's an interesting attack. Gotcha. Okay, that's right. You have a skeletal skeleton. I was trying to think of anything that went there, but no, you have a skeleton. Ah! Now you tell me. I'm doing it. Going out pretty fast. Again, I don't think the game wanted me here this late. All right, now they've activated. Okay, should I even bother with them though? I feel like I can... Okay, where are you? Ah! Gotcha, and as long as the Gibdos don't get in my way... Wait, are you still up there? Are you falling down? There we are. As long as the Gibdos don't get in my way, I can kind of finish there. Ah! 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 Well, that sucked. Come on, just go around to her before she starts flying. The most the Gibdos are doing right now is getting in the way of my attacks. She's down. Phase 2? No, phase 2. No, phase 2. Well, that was swift. One heart container. I always forget how silly it is that these bosses drop those. The fact that I've taken so long on this game that I'm sitting here trying to think of what that is, that's a secret stone. Of the sages. A rare item that restores some of the life force you lost to the gloom, increasing your maximum. Yep. Thank you, thank you. That's an apostrophe. It is an apostrophe. It is. What? Riju's a sage? They have, you know, this quest line hasn't even used the word sage.
Beloved daughter of the Garuda.
With Tulins, they were like pretty open with it, I think. Maybe?
I know that voice.
I'm probably wrong.
You are the one who's been talking all this time.
Yes, your ancestor from a time long past. I was a Garuda warrior who served the first king of Hyrule and a sage who called down lightning.
No, this is exactly how it went with Tulin.
I've seen you brandish the power you have in defense of our people. I would expect nothing less from my descendant. You are the pride of the Garuda. The Demon King is responsible for sending the monster that caused the Sand Shroud. But the monster's true purpose was to prevent you from obtaining that stone. My secret stone.
Demon.
She didn't know about any of this. All Ganon did was draw us here.
You will understand soon enough. Let me tell you of events in our distant past. The events that shaped our people's destiny during the imprisoning war.
The second imprisoning war. Actually, no, wait, this is the first Kingdom of Hyrule. I guess it's the first imprisoning war. Second one happens before Link to the Past.
A great evil, the Demon King, emerged. He attacked the innocent and sought the destruction of Hyrule. He was our chief before he changed. His obsession with power transformed him into a monster. Rauru, the first king of Hyrule.
I think I only just noticed that this form of Ganon has grown horns.
I'm proud to have been one of them. We faced the Demon King, but only after Rauru gave us the secret stones. Artifacts that amplified the abilities of those who carried them. I, the Sage of Lightning, fought by my fellow sages in battle with my own.
I'm realizing there are seven sages, but only 4 dungeons that we've been pointed toward.
Overwhelming power.
This implies a potential second phase to the game.
Endured our strongest attacks, even the lightning strikes I called down. King
There is
Rauru knew we had lost the battle.
There is the spirit temple at the depths.
He made the ultimate sacrifice to imprison the Demon King, to seal him away.
That was the imprisoning war.
Some time later, another
He
of the
came
6
back.
sages, the Sage of Time, came to visit me, and she set the Gerudo on our destined path.
Okay, yeah, Zelda is one of them.
Magic restraining the Demon King will eventually be undone. When that time comes, you must help Link. He is a noble swordsman who will fight that monster. So please, he will need your assistance. Lend him your power, the Gerudo's control of lightning.
The path of the Gerudo was clear at that moment.
We wish nothing more than to eliminate the Demon King.
We are responsible for his very existence in this world, and for that we must make amends. I swear to you that when the Demon King returns, the Gerudo Sage of Lightning will awaken once more. The Gerudo Sage and her people will fight alongside your swordsmen.
I get overexposed when the screen flashes
And now I
white.
have told you all I can of the imprisoning war and of our people's destiny. You have saved Gerudo Town, but the Demon King still remains a threat. Riju, daughter of the Gerudo, you must take up my secret stone and honor the vow I made to the Sage of Time long ago. Fight alongside the swordsman, Link.
She won't. She's just gonna send like a ghost. These sages are non-committal.
So it's my destiny to fight by your side.
That's stolen valor. I know they mean in the final battle.
Destiny as a sage, my duties as chief, and fighting side by side with you? Sounds like fun. I will gladly strike down the so-called Demon King. I guess it's time to claim my destiny.
Kids today are too busy on their Sheikah slates to corporeally attend the chosen hero. Oh, that's stylish. It's a good place to put it.
I am the Sage of Lightning.
Where'd Tulin put his?
Whose power I possess.
It is pretty cool, though. Even if it is a way of evading responsibility.
Link, give me your hand.
In one of his nostrils?
I, Riju, the Sage of Lightning, swear that I will stand with you.
Link, you're shaking her hand with the goat arm. Is that like crossing your fingers behind your back whenever you make a promise? That's not your arm. Hey. Hey, there's 5 fingers.
Use that ring to call upon my power whenever you need it.
Riju gets the ring finger. That means Link is married to her now. Mipha gonna be mad.
We head back to town?
The dead goat guy did give Link that arm, so it technically is Link's arm. Okay, fine, you're right. It's not on loan, as funny as that would be. Cool. Feeling good. Show me more. Paying interest on my goat arm loan. Every year he has to lose one of his actual fingers. That's the interest. I bet that building saved us. Are we good now? We're not yet good. Oh, I wonder if Madison is here now. Hudson's daughter. Ah, Link. I am grateful to you for helping me save the Gerudo. I've received reports that ever since the sand shroud dissipated, Gibdo attacks have almost entirely stopped. It will no doubt take some time to rebuild, but it is thanks to your help that we can live on the surface again. God, sight reading. I haven't had to do it all stream. On behalf of all the Gerudo people, thank you. Can I have your thunder helm? I am sorry to say, though, that despite the safety of Gerudo Town no longer being a pressing concern, we still haven't been able to uncover any information on the whereabouts of Princess Zelda. I thought she was gonna say something like, now that we're safe, we have to enforce our rules. And those rules are, get out. Bo. Actually, Buliara, I do have a small piece of information regarding Zelda. She was in the past! I experienced a vision when I took the secret stone in my hand. The person that my ancestor referred to as the Sage of Time looked identical to Zelda. Now that doesn't mean anything. If y'all know your history, there have been at least 15 Zeldas throughout time. Could that person have been Zelda? Was that Zelda in the distant past? In the same era when my ancestor was alive? No, it's just not possible. After all, we saw someone who looked exactly like Zelda recently, too. She vanished without saying a word, but that had to have been Zelda. We're going to have to keep investigating if we want to find any answers. Well, I'm gonna need to go talk to Penn at some point with the Lucky Clover Gazette. Because I do have a quest to investigate like a reporter, and I've done basically none of it. I'm sorry, Link. Although the threat of the Sand Shroud and the Gibdos is past, I cannot leave Gerudo Town at the moment. Things need some time to settle. However, we will take on the task of searching this area for any signs of Zelda. And with my newfound power as a sage, I will still be able to support you. I swear that I will do anything I can to help. Cool. Vow of Riju, Sage of Lightning. Now, here's the question. Can you be active at the same time as Tulin? Probably? You were during the dungeon, but that was like, you know, the real one. I hope your travels bring you back here again, Link. I look forward to such a reunion. Everyone left. She chilling now. Watching her soaps. Alright, regional phenomena. Let us see. Tulin is active. Oh, she's also active. She's just less glowy than Tulin. Tulin is very glowy. It's just because Riju's isn't filled with like the actual symbol isn't lit up. The actual symbol is black. You can't summon here. Oh, is that why? Maybe it'll light up the first time that she actually shows up elsewhere. Okay. Hi there. Being saved by a building, a sort of reverse 9/11. That kind of implies that 9/11 was an event where a city was attacked by a building. I will do my best to learn more of what is happening with Zelda before we meet again. Make sure to come back and visit. I mean, I suppose... Is that wrong? I mean, yeah, I suppose it fell and endangered the populace below. It's not the whole story, but if you squint a little. Oh, and don't forget, even when I cannot be by your side, you can always call my power as a sage. Okay, well, I suppose next time I'm obligated to run around the newly christened Gerudo Town, which will surely have quests now. None of the quests I had have been invalidated, right? in a game like this, trying to 100% it for quests to become unavailable. That would be sad. Let's see. Side quests. Picture for Island Sable. There's like a... Today's menu. Yeah, these are all marked complete. I'm thinking about the one where I had to find the secret, where I had to find the secret shop that, the little girl's mom is at. And the map corresponded to the bunker, not to the town. The buildings falling probably killed more than the planes probably. This is the sort of thing I want to be said to justify a dumb joke I make. Mission accomplished. I mean, how many people got cancer on the ground and died later? So yeah. Kinda probably. Definitely probably. I don't know the numbers. New Champion's Tunic, that's in... Yeah, whatever. Okay. I've come a long way to look at this soup recipe. Fenlon. I really want to go back, but I'm worried about traveling. Oh, I'm sorry. I was so lost in thought that I didn't notice you. Originally, I came here to share my prized recipes with people. With that done, I was going to head home. But I've heard some scary have you been putting these posters everywhere? Just a tragedy what the Twin Towers did to those people. Truly malicious. Apparently the Yiga clan has been spotted behind a waterfall along the road in Gerudo Canyon. They've got to be up to no good in there. How can I head back with that wang on my mind? Okay, waterfall on the way. Can I see it? No! Which bit counts as Gerudo Canyon? Right here. Waterfall. I mean, this is water. One would think that the fall is linked to that, but I just have this feeling it's gonna be somewhere else. But I'm still gonna mark this to check later. Okay. Well, I think we're gonna call it. We haven't quite reached 2 hours, but A, I'm tired. B, this is as good a stopping point as any, of course, right? Come on. We got ourselves the second sage. And her little ghosty form is gonna be following us. So I get to yell at Riju as much as I yell at Tulin. Half as much as I yell at Tulin. Riju's not a bird. It's a good thing the towers were killed before they could do any damage. Okay. So, yay, we can be bird racist and misogynistic. Yay! Golly gee willikers. All right, so that's that, folks. We did it. We completed the Lightning Temple. I am realizing that there is genuinely a chance that there's going to be more temples than meet. There's going to be more regional phenomena and ways to get sages than meet the eye, because the third and fourth sages are going to be here in the Elden and Zora regions. But the Spirit Temple is down here. So is that going to lead to a sage? Who knows? Who knows? I'm going to have to get in here somehow, but when I was there before, I don't think I could get in. It's worth another look, of course, but yeah, I'm very curious about this. Next time, there are any number of things we could do. I think first I will probably just walk around Gerudo Town, see how things have changed now that the populace is free to be outside. This is how conservatives must have felt whenever the mask mandates lifted, and they felt good about themselves not wearing masks as opposed to just branding it as revolution. Yay, lockdown is over. We can go outside. No one told you you couldn't go outside, or at least the government didn't tell you you couldn't. Guys, there's still sand out here. There's still sand out here. You need to go inside to be safe. Uh-oh, stop stream before you get more political. How do you feel about gun control? All right, we're gonna stop that. Next time, we're gonna walk around Gerudo Town, see how things go, see how things are different, and then any number of things could happen. I think I'm probably gonna go north in the near future to cover this region, because it just kind of makes sense. There's also the depths, and in fact, we're very, very close to finishing them. So who knows? I'm probably gonna do the depths part before this part. That seems likely. We'll see. Lots of things to do. Lots of things to do. Thank y'all for joining me. I hope you had fun. Hope it was a good one. We'll do it again next week. I'm gonna say next week. I keep reiterating this. I think streams are a weekly thing now rather than the bi-weekly that I intended, and I'm sorry about that, but it's what I have the bandwidth to do right now. Anyway, thank y'all for joining me. I'll see you next time. Bye. Do you think Tulin and Riju are gonna be arguing? I hope there's fan fiction about the sages following Link and like bickering as a family. That'd be fun.